All right, trade review and focus list for tomorrow, which is Friday. And then my positions. So current positions still holding SOXX, trailing the 10. Already explained this. Up $1,000 on this. Coin has trended this 10 really nicely, still holding it back from here. Continues to make new highs and approaching the all-time high. So, see if we get there soon. I bet just trail. Bitcoin hasn't done anything wrong. It's held and it's been holding these higher lows. Higher lows right here. And so have not trimmed this at all yet. Still have my full IBIT position, about $1,000. HTZ, this has been pretty frustrating because this thing hasn't moved since this breakout day, but it hasn't done anything wrong yet. If it takes out 750 tomorrow, I'll probably just trim, because this thing is really pissing me off. But technically, it hasn't done anything wrong yet, so continuing to hold it. STS, this has been a great winner, up about $1,500, just straight up from the buy, up about 25% on a 4.5% stop. So over 5-6R. Shumia, I actually added today. Both my stops are in profit, so don't really care how this plays out. Tried to break out today, and then a pretty disgusting rejection, to be honest. So we'll see how it handles that tomorrow. But worst comes to worst, I'll just get stopped out for a win. So worst case scenario is I make money on this. It's pretty good. ARQQ did nothing wrong today. Still holding this. Bought it on the 15th. Formed an inside candle. It's actually ready for another breakout. I'll have this on the focus list. But we'll get into that later. Up about $760. CRCL did nothing wrong today. Pretty much just went sideways. About $1,800 on this. Just rested. Nothing wrong here. Hourly, just literally holding the hourly 10. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. QBT, this was a new buy today. Tried it a couple times. So we'll get into that. But up about $261. Solid close, and we'll see how it acts tomorrow. TMC, also a new buy, broke out today. Grab some, and we'll see how this ends up acting as well. But so far, not doing anything wrong. Alright, so buys today. We had QUBT off the 1 minute opening range high. So my level was yesterday's high. Go down to the 1 minute chart. It took out the 1 minute high out of the gate, or it opened below the level, pushed right through it on volume, took out the high, and then ended up stopping me out quickly after. And then I set my buy at the 5 minute opening range high to rebuy it. Rebought it right there, came down, retest the average, and then bam, straight up. And acting pretty well since. So I just bought it on the 5 minute opening range high. Right here. Again, straight up, retest, and then bam. MBIS, I bought this on the 1 minute opening range high. Got immediately stopped pretty quickly. So broke the 52-week highs. I bought it on this candle, and then that was the high, and it just faded and pretty much did nothing the rest of the entire day. Jumia, I've been talking about this one. I've been stalking this one. It looked really good. Had a pretty good open, and then had this death candle and didn't take out the high since. But I bought it right on this 1 minute opening range high. As soon as it pushed through 455, I bought it right at 456, and straight up for my average. Never retested it, although it is coming back to it now. So, but I have my profits and my stops and profit. So don't really care what this does. QBT, I already talked about that, the 5 minute opening range high, and then TMC. TMC was pretty simple. I just used the high of yesterday's inside day to buy. So we go to the 5 minute chart. Yeah, so this is the high of the inside day, right through, volume comes in, I buy it, comes back, retest the 10, straight up, comes back, retests the support area, and then as soon as it consolidates right under that previous high day, volume just comes in and just spikes through and closed pretty decent. So those were the new buys. In terms of risk reward, QUBT, the first buy was 1.28% stop on a 9.3 ADR. Looks good. NBIS 2.84% stop on a 7 ADR. That makes sense. JMIA 1.38% stop on a 8.46% ADR. That looks good. QUBT on the second buy 2.54% stop on a 9.36 ADR. That makes sense. And then TMC 3.5% stop on a 10.32% ADR. That makes sense. So risk reward in check there. Focus list for tomorrow, ARQQ. If my Jumia stops out, I'll probably just buy this. I'll just add into this. Super clean, quantum's hot. Big move up, inside day, close tight, negative 2% candle. I mean, this looks really good. Higher lows, lower highs. This looks really, really good for a breakout to like 53. So we'll see what happens. The level is the high of the inside candle, and then obviously this like left side peak right here. MSTR, like a little momentum burst setup, just 1, 2, 3 days tight, 4 days like sideways. You literally can just buy it through the high of today. Decrease in volume, just a little mini consolidation, and then it can just push right through this. I think it looks pretty solid. Probably has an hourly setup if I had to guess. Yeah, so yeah, you have higher lows, lower highs, a nice clean hourly setup, and looks good through that level. Those are my two favorites. SATS, you could trade this as a pullback to the 20 moving average, kind of like ASTS. You know, this had a pretty linear move up and then now pull back, and you know, could go right back up to highs. We'll see what happens. But it's 5 ADR, not the fastest thing. I think ARQQ and MSTR are both better. SEDG, inside candle off of like right on that 10 moving average. Had a failed breakout this day, squatted, inside day, and now we'll see if it tries to come back up and go. Probably wouldn't trade this, but it is a setup and it does look decent, and it has been making higher lows, so not really done anything wrong yet. Probably better than SATS. Tiger just doesn't, like, this made a linear move up like right here kinda, but honestly I'm not a big fan. This kind of is just choppy, but inside candle, higher lows, lower highs, it looks okay. I wouldn't trade this at all. Day trade setup, I'm not even gonna go over this, but Lucid and then Joby for a possible parabolic short tomorrow, maybe a couple days. You know, we'll see. You obviously you want a final exhaustion gap, maybe like to $20, and then because yeah, you just ran straight through the all-time high. So if you were gonna look for a short here, yeah, like you get a gap up to 20, and then you short it through that level. But don't even worry about that. That's all I got. Bitcoin acting well. QQQ continues to push higher, 31.4% without a correction. IWM continues to push higher and leading the QQQ. We'll see if we take out that 226 here tomorrow. Market has momentum. Setups are working, so we'll see if that continues. And I mean, just look at crypto. Like, it's just ridiculous. But shit's going up, and don't fight the trend. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good night.